Barcelona is gearing up for a pivotal summer transfer window, with two names at the forefront of their ambitions: Alessandro Bastoni and Julian Alvarez. The stakes couldn't be higher for the Catalans as they look to bolster their squad with a top-class center-back and a lethal striker. With Deco at the helm of these negotiations, fans are left wondering how this will all unfold. As it stands, the situation surrounding Julian Alvarez is a tough pill to swallow. With Atletico Madrid taking a hardline stance, the prospect of signing the Argentine forward is beginning to feel like a distant dream. His technical prowess and knack for goal-scoring would have been a welcome addition to an already talented squad, but it appears that the negotiations are hitting a wall. The reluctance of Atleti to part with one of their prized assets raises serious concerns about Barcelona's ability to navigate this tricky landscape. On the brighter side, the pursuit of Alessandro Bastoni offers a glimmer of hope and optimism. The Italian international finds himself in a position where departure from Inter Milan seems not just likely, but almost necessary. Reports indicate that Inter would be open to a sale if presented with an acceptable offer, and from Bastoni's end, the urgency is palpable. He is reportedly willing to do everything in his power to secure this dream move to Barcelona, which speaks volumes about his desire to don the Blaugrana jersey. Bastoni's eagerness to join Barcelona isn't just a passing fancy. It's rooted in his belief that this is the right moment for a new chapter in his career. After facing criticism for his red card in the recent World Cup qualifier against Bosnia and Herzegovina, he's looking for a fresh start, and what better place than the Spotify Camp Nou, where a squad rich in talent awaits. His admiration for the likes of Lamine Yamal shows that he's not just looking to join any team. He's keen on being part of a collective that is on the rise. While personal terms are yet to be finalized, Bastoni's readiness to engage in discussions as soon as the situation permits speaks to his commitment. He's keen to expedite a resolution with Inter, eager to ensure that his future is settled well before the summer window officially opens. It's strategic thinking from a player who recognizes that his market value could fluctuate, potentially rising as the transfer saga unfolds. Barcelona's hopes hinge on negotiating a deal with Inter that not only secures Bastoni, but also preserves funds for a new striker and other essential areas of the squad. The challenge lies in balancing these financial constraints while ensuring that they bring in the right talent to fortify the team. As Barcelona fans, we're left to ponder the timing of their next move for Bastoni. There's an underlying sense of optimism that action will be taken soon, and the club's commitment to improving the squad is commendable. With the transfer window approaching, the tension is mounting, and it's critical for Barcelona to act decisively. Transitioning from one target to another, the situation encapsulates the broader narrative of Barcelona's ambitions this summer. The need to reinforce key positions while navigating the complexities of negotiations is a delicate dance, and it's one that the club must execute flawlessly to return to the summit of European football. Now, as we look ahead, there's much more on the horizon that could shape this summer for Barcelona. The next news item is poised to shed light on another significant development as the team continues to strategize for a successful transfer window. Barcelona is teetering on the edge of a midfield crisis as they prepare for a crucial Champions League quarterfinal clash against Atletico Madrid. The situation is tense, and fans are understandably anxious about the implications of injury setbacks and player fitness ahead of such a pivotal encounter. With only Pedri and Marc Casado deemed fully fit for this week's first leg at the Spotify Camp Nou, the absence of key players looms large. Gavi, the dynamic force in midfield, remains sidelined and is not yet ready to start. This is a significant blow, as his energy and creativity have been instrumental in Barcelona's game plan. Adding to the concern, Marc Bernal suffered an ankle injury in the recent victory over Los Calcaneros at the Riyadh Air Metropolitano. While he's expected to be out for just 10 days, this timeline suggests he could miss both legs of the Atleti tie, an outcome that would be devastating for Barcelona. Bernal, a promising young talent, has shown remarkable form lately, and his absence could tip the scales against a formidable opponent like Atletico Madrid, who will relish any signs of weakness. Currently, Bernal finds himself alongside Frenkie de Jong on the injured list. De Jong, however, is on the verge of a comeback. Hansi Flick has confirmed that the Dutch midfielder will resume training this week, with hopes of receiving medical clearance just in time for Saturday's local derby against Espanyol. Initially sidelined due to a hamstring tear suffered in late February, De Jong was projected to be out for 5 to 6 weeks. Now, there's a glimmer of hope that he might be available for the second leg against Atletico, contingent on his performance in the derby. It's been a season of ups and downs for De Jong. His performance has fluctuated, oscillating between brilliance and mediocrity. While he's been a staple in Flick's starting lineup when fit, the rise of Bernal and the nearing return of Gavi means that competition for places in the midfield is becoming fiercer. De Jong will need to prove himself worthy of a consistent spot in the lineup, especially as the stakes heighten in the business end of the season. For now, De Jong's focus must be on regaining his fitness and making an impactful comeback against Espanyol. If all goes according to plan, his return would be a timely boost for Barcelona. The club can ill afford to have its midfield depleted against Atletico, who will undoubtedly seek to exploit any vulnerabilities. As the team gears up for this critical juncture, it's imperative for the squad to rally together, support one another, and rise to the challenge. The next phase of the season is a defining moment for Barcelona, and the players must embrace the pressure and deliver on the grand stage. Now, as the spotlight turns to the tactical decisions Flick will have to make in the face of adversity, it's crucial to consider how these injuries could reshape the team's approach against one of their toughest rivals. What will Barcelona's strategy look like? Will they adapt their formation to compensate for the missing key players? These questions linger as we move forward to the next segment of our analysis. As the dust settles on yet another controversial chapter in the Champions League, the focus now shifts to the aftermath of Barcelona's quarterfinal clash against Atletico Madrid, a match steeped in contentious officiating. Hansi Flick, Barcelona's manager, has expressed his bewilderment over the failure of VAR to intervene after what many viewed as a clear-cut penalty against Marc Pubil. This incident has sparked outrage and confusion not just within the club, but among the fan base who demand accountability and clarity in officiating, especially in such critical matches. Flick's frustration is palpable as he articulates the team's position, emphasizing the support from the club amid this officiating debacle. I don't know what the outcome will be, but for me and the team, it's good that the club is supporting us in this because it was unfair. You can make a mistake once, but not twice, and the club's support is a great help. This sentiment resonates deeply with the fans who have seen their team suffer from questionable decisions far too often. The manager's comments reflect a broader dissatisfaction with VAR, as he noted its absence was decisive in the face of Atletico Madrid. While Flick acknowledges that Barcelona did not play their best match, he insists that the lack of intervention on such a pivotal moment directly influenced the outcome. Of course, that's what I think, that VAR came to help. If the VAR team saw something that wasn't right, and they had to call him and tell him to review that play, and that's what I missed in that match. This is a crucial point. Fans are not merely looking for scapegoats, but for a system that works fairly for all clubs, including Barcelona. Meanwhile, the atmosphere is further charged by the comments from Real Madrid manager Álvaro Arbeloa, who has leveraged the ongoing Negreira case to argue that there is bias against Los Blancos in officiating. Flick's response to Arbeloa's insinuations was straightforward and dismissive, indicating a desire to steer clear of the distractions that can derail a team's focus. I don't care about these things. It's this business. There's a lot of noise between us, but that's what I tell the team. We have to focus on ourselves and not on what Real Madrid does. This assertion underscores Flick's commitment to maintaining a singular focus on Barcelona's performance while navigating the turbulent waters of La Liga politics. As the team prepares for the highly anticipated Catalan derby against Espanyol, scheduled for Saturday at 18:30 Central European Summer Time, the stakes could not be higher. Barcelona currently sits 7 points clear of Real Madrid, who faced Girona the night before. The Blaugrana must channel their frustrations and the controversy surrounding the Atletico match into a commanding performance against their local rivals. The fans are expecting nothing less than a show of dominance, a reaffirmation of Barcelona's status at the top of La Liga. In the wake of these developments, the club supporters are left grappling with a mixture of outrage and hope. They demand clarity and justice in officiating, and they seek a team that can rise above the chaos and emerge victorious. The looming derby presents an opportunity for Barcelona to not only reinforce their lead, but also to silence critics and reaffirm their credentials as one of Europe's elite clubs. As we look ahead to the match, the atmosphere at Camp Nou will be electric, charged with the anticipation of a fierce contest. Barcelona must seize this moment, for every game matters in the pursuit of glory. The passion of the fans, the commitment of the players, and the leadership of Hansi Flick could very well define the remainder of the season. So, as we gear up for this crucial encounter, let's rally behind the team. Barcelona needs our unwavering support now more than ever. What are your thoughts on the refereeing issues in the upcoming derby? Comment below and let's discuss. And don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates on our beloved club, because every moment is a chance to show our pride in wearing the Blaugrana colors. Visca al Barça!